So, you know, as a child, uh, my friends would come and say that they are scared of their father, and I was always scared of my mother. So I would not be able to understand कि पापा से कौन डरता है. I would miss my buses constantly, and very nicely walk up to my father at 6 a.m. and say मुझे छोड़ कर आओ, and that would mean like 20 kilometers. Every time he would get up.
Does your idea of feminism start from home? Like you said, you have a brother, your dad. Do they also set standards in a manner that makes you feel that, okay, feminism is not just about women, it's about equality?
So I think my family that way is very different, yeah. My extended family, yes. I think when you say setting standards somewhere, I would, as you were just discussing, I think the standard was set by my dadi, or maybe my baba, who must have been an accomplice to it. Or maybe by my dadi's father, who would have pushed her to be the person she became. She kind of set the standards for everybody. Then my mother took over. My father has been always this person who lives and let lives in that way. He's brought up as someone who's always respected women and their capabilities. Plus he's himself a very easygoing person in that way. He's not someone who would say, I'm the man of the house. He's not that person at all. And he's, poor thing, he's been surrounded by very powerful and strong women in my family. But at the same time, there were a lot of things that I took over since I was a child, where I was the person mediating or, you know, talking to my parents or discussing things. So yeah, it was also that. It has its ups and downs. Sometimes I wonder that, no, I would have loved to have a normal life where, you know, people would have told me what to do. And someone would have asked me that, what do you want to do, you know, rather than always taking decisions. But I was given that space where I always took my own decisions. I always had to take the mantle in my hands. So yeah, your question was whether it started at home. I think our family dynamic in our case was very different than the usual, and the circumstances were very different.